Welcome to sexymsrecipes.com. My name is Linda and I have multiple sclerosis. Now, ever since I changed my diet, I have found that I've reduced the number of attacks I'm having and I feel so much better. And I don't want to be just by myself with this, I want to share it with you. And I'm not alone, good Lord, no. I got myself a chef. His name's Dallas. Let's welcome him along.
Hi.
Hi, Dallas. Okay, so Dallas is going to make us something very MS friendly. What are we making?
Today we're making a Quinoa Tabouli.
Ooh, a Quinoa Tabouli. Tell me more.
Absolutely. Tabouli is traditionally a Mediterranean dish and it's cooked with couscous. So because of the diet, we can't have couscous. So couscous is a pasta.
Okay.
It's a very small semolina pasta. What we're going to use instead is quinoa, which is an ancient grain. It's full of fiber, protein, very, very good for you. A little bit of iron in there for energy. This is a great kind of one dish lunch or quick dinner. You can add chicken, you can add fish if you really want, but we're just going to do the simple version with the vegetables, the quinoa, and the flavoring.
Excellent.
Sound good?
Excellent. Sounds really good.
All right, Linda, so we're going to start with about 2.5 cups of cooked quinoa, which is about 1 cup raw. Quinoa is very, very easy to prepare. Salted water, boil it, let it simmer for 10 to 15 minutes covered until all the water's gone, and you have your product. Very, very simple. Put it in the fridge, cool it down for this recipe. We have some flavoring. So we have some oregano, dried oregano leaves. I'm gonna put that in. And because it's a Mediterranean dish, we're using lots of Mediterranean flavoring. Some basil. Dried basil is just fine. A little bit of salt and pepper. Sea salt, or yen. All those wonderful things that it does for us. A little bit of pepper. Splash of olive oil. Extra virgin, that first press. Some balsamic vinegar.
Balsamic vinegar. I never pronounce that right.
You're gonna have a little bit of honey, and what the honey does, it just kind of neutralizes the vinegar and doesn't make it quite as sharp. Just a small amount of honey. That's gonna go in. Get it off the spoon.
Oh, I can help you with that.
There you go.
Thank you.
Then we're gonna add some fresh chopped parsley. That's gonna add that nice fresh earthiness to our dish.
I love honey.
And then the last element is we have our tomatoes, onions, red and yellow bell peppers. Just chopped up, same size. That's gonna go into the dish. And you'll see with this dish is the colors are just fantastic. The flavors are great. And it's kind of an all-in-one dish. And it's really quite simple. So the great thing about this dish, Linda, is that you can make it the night before, you can bring it in your lunch, and the flavors are just gonna concentrate as you continue to let it marinate. So it's an all-in-one bowl salad with a little bit more bulk than just a regular salad. So it's gonna give you lots of energy. That quinoa is just such a great ingredient. If you haven't introduced yourself to it, I definitely encourage you to. It's an amazing, amazing product to work with.
What I love about MS is I'm learning about foods I've never heard of, like quinoa. Like, how sexy is that? Quinoa. What are you having? I'm having quinoa couscous.
Oh, absolutely. And quinoa is an ancient grain, and it was kind of, because of commercialism and everything else, it was kind of put on the back burner for a very long time, and it's really come to the forefront, and you can get it at most grocery stores. And that's it. If you want to garnish it with some extra parsley, if you want to do whatever,
that's
very
it.
Simple. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Absolutely.
Oh, good Lord. So look at, this is mssexyrecipes.com, and they're not hard. They're easy to make. You can whip it up and impress your friends. Quinoa Tabouli. How sexy is that? So if you're going to have this disease, you might as well live with it, and you might as well live with it sexy. Isn't that right, Dallas?
Absolutely.
Our goal is he's going to help me eat my way out of this. Isn't that right?
Yes.
That's right.
Much more to come.
Yeah, exactly. So tune in next week, and we'll show you another sexy MS recipe that you can make at home. And we're going to eat now. We're going to eat. Yes. Spoon. Going in. See you next week. Thanks, Dallas.
You're welcome.
They're brilliant.